Alright, what's up everyone? Your favorite YouTuber, Derek Deadlifts, getting barked at by a dog during his morning walk. Anyways, that's a cool way to start off the video, I guess. Anyways, what was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about what my strength levels were like after not lifting for 4 months roughly, I want to say. So Friday after work, came home, tested my 1 rep maxes on the bench, was pretty pleased about the 205 I was able to put up for a 1 rep single. After doing my normal warm-up scheme, warmed up with 100 pounds, went up to a plate for a few, and then I did a single at 185 and it felt pretty easy. Tried 195 and I was like, maybe I can hit 205. I felt confident about being able to hit 205 or maybe even a little more. Obviously didn't want to push it too much, being I haven't lifted anything heavy like that in a while. So I hit 205, then moved on to squats, which I knew that was going to be crazy because I have not done a barbell back squat in, a very, very long time. When I was hitting my one leg workout a month roughly for the past year or two, I would do usually some machine work, maybe some form of a dumbbell stiff-legged deadlift, and that wasn't really much. Wasn't really anything that was going to really grow. Just trying to maintain some muscle mass in the legs. But I was pretty happy, able to put up 225 still. So my legs are still strong in my upper body, which they always should be able to squat more than you bench. Yeah, so then I moved on to deadlifts, and as you guys know, my channel is not called Derek Deadlifts for no reason. And I was pleased to be able to put up 365. Mind you guys, this was double overhand. Since I quit powerlifting, I've been doing all double overhand deadlifting just to not have any muscle imbalances. I know it's probably a minor thing, but I've definitely noticed it. Like my right bicep would always be a little bit stronger. I think partially because that would be my underhand that I would use when I would do my overhand underhand grip for the deadlift. I definitely think that's a superior way to do deadlifts for strength, but you probably will end up with some sort of muscle imbalances, whether it be in your biceps. Even I'm sure over time it definitely does a toll on giving you a muscle imbalances in your lats and your lower back. So I didn't never really notice anything physique wise as far as my left lower back is bigger than my right lower back. I don't know, but I definitely noticed it a little bit in the biceps that my right bicep would always be a little bit stronger when I would do dumbbell curls than my left. But anyways, also could be because I'm right-handed, but I don't know. Anyways, what is the workout going to be? So I am going to leave a link in the description box for the video of two important links. One of them is going to be of the workout program I'm going to be following for 12 weeks. It's going to be Jason Blaha's intermediate strength program. I'm going to modify it, of course, a little bit. I'm only going to be squatting once a week and deadlifting once a week instead of doing both the lifts twice a week as he recommends. Don't want to go too full force into anything. Don't want to pick up any injuries. But I still want to give myself something challenging enough to gain some strength back. I really want to hit a 405 again on the deadlift, especially doing a double overhand. That would be a big feat of strength for me because I never really trained the deadlift double overhand style before. Look at these trees, guys. If you guys don't, up, there we go. If you guys don't know, it's fall season here. For y'all who don't get to experience the leaves changing, depending on where you live, it's pretty cool place to be in the fall. Anyways, what was I saying? Keep distracting myself, right, on this walk. Oh, the second link, that's going to be the first link. The second link is going to be for Sweatcoin. I've been using the app Sweatcoin to help keep track of my steps and get some rewards for it, guys. I've gotten some little prizes over the years. They actually do have some fitness prizes, so a lot of my fitness followers love it, but they also give away in the earlier days in the apps, they were giving away some really awesome prizes, like a vacation to Disneyland, which you would redeem for your steps, of course. They even had a trip to Iceland. They had trips to certain places in Europe over the years. They've gotten a little bit worse with their prizes over time. They probably aren't making as much from the ad revenue from people, or I'm not really sure. But they still do some prizes. I was gonna try to get one of the phones, and it would be like a filming phone actually. But I never actually was gonna bid on it, and then got distracted on a Saturday and wasn't able to bid on it. So I did miss out on that. But maybe if there's something else coming in the next couple months, I'll try to bid on maybe some sort of filming phone, because I don't know how much memory I got left on this iPhone 14. I'm not trying to pay more for storage. Sure, I'll upgrade to a newer phone at some point in the next year or two, maybe 3, who knows. I'm just trying to use this thing as long as I can instead of being one of those people that continuously buy a new iPhone every year or two. But at some point I'm bound to upgrade, because these apps eventually get to a point where you can't get the newest updates and all that bullshit that Apple likes to do to people, right? So I'm going to continue to walk. I'm going to try to find a bench to sit on to talk about the workout I will be doing for the next 12 weeks. The first 3 weeks are going to be 10 rep sets, where it's going to be a ramp up scheme of 3 sets of 10 week 1, 4 sets of 10 on week 2, 5 sets of 10 on week 3. Always make sure you look before you cross the street, guys. Hold on, let me get the mic back. Hopefully the sound is okay on this video. I'm using, as you can see, my wired mic over here, my headphones and my wired mic, to see if I can get a little bit of better sound quality for the video. And if not, I'm going to be a little annoyed that I wasn't able to do my walk and talk update videos. I like to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Really peaceful out here this morning. Really quiet for the most part. Always try to find like a quieter location to film. And ideally there's not too many cars driving by, so y'all can enjoy the quality content that Derek Deadlifts puts out. I'm trying to, as you guys have noticed, I'm really trying to pump out more content lately. Yeah, I get busy at times, or distracted, or lose motivation to put out a video from time to time. But it's part of the process, guys. Anyways, so that's the first 3 weeks. You guys are gonna be able to see the whole workout anyways, as long as you click the link in the description box below. You kind of can modify it to make it your own training program. But 4th week, 5th week, and 6th week will be 3 sets 8, 4 sets 8, and 5 sets 8 on the main lifts. Then you move into the 5s. I believe it's 7, 8, and 9 is 3, 4, and 5 sets of 5 for those weeks. Honestly, don't remember the last couple weeks. of the training cycle, I think it gets more specific. The last 3 weeks you do, I think it's 3 sets of 3, 3 sets of 1. That's where you get into the really heavy stuff. You end up testing your maxes on the 11th week, and then you deload at 50% for the 12th week, just to help your body have some active recovery. I've never really done the whole deloading thing. I guess more so like after my typical powerlifting training meet cycles, what I would do is I would just take a whole week off. Generally after my competition, I would usually take ideally a whole week off. Sometimes I would just be so like urgent to get back in the gym that I would just give myself a couple days. But honestly, you really should take that whole week off just for mental prep. If I were to do it all over again, I would have done that. Give myself a whole week or even 2, because you're not going to lose anything significant in those 1 to 2 weeks off. As you guys have noticed, even my 4 months out of the gym, it's tough to give myself an actual percent of strength that I lost, because I haven't really been doing 1 rep maxes, but I'll say maybe I lost 30 or 40 pounds off a max bench. So it's like you're not going to lose a significant amount of progress just taking a week or 2 off. But that's my knowledge that I've learned over the years, a decade of training or more now, guys. As I stated in the last video, I'm 29 and have been lifting half of my life now, which is crazy to think about. But I'm going to give the specific workout program. I'm trying to find a spot. I think there's a little place I can sit down somewhere over here where I can give the actual workout, like the detailed workout for the first 3 weeks of what I'm going to follow. Am I going to put out these cool training edits that I used to? No. Why? 1, because I don't have the time to do it, and 2, because I think that the raw training stuff is more so how these larger fitness channels have been really growing over time. I've noticed there's really been a change for people who used to do all these crazy edits and stuff like that for the videos. Maybe that's just their style. That kind of was my style back in the day. That's how I kind of used to create my YouTube videos would be. I would create them like that. Like I would like try to splice up the clips, speed them up, like all the boring stuff, like try to make it interesting for people to watch, throw in the background music. And some of those edits would come out pretty cool. I was happy with the edits. They would take an hour or 2 sometimes to put together, and I'd rather kind of just put out the natural content these days, and just instead of making everything look cool and fancy, just doing that. So here we go, got a little bench to sit on. We got weeks. So this is off a 205-pound max on the bench. I'm gonna be 3 to 5 sets of 143.5. Probably just rounded up to 145. Then second exercise will be barbell rows for 4 sets of 8 to 12. This is day 1, guys. 3 sets of barbell OHP, 8 to 12. 3 sets of barbell curls, 8 to 12. YTW raises, 4 sets of 10 each letter. You guys are gonna see those. I believe I did a video in the past explaining those. Those are a really good exercise to keep your shoulders healthy and strong to support a solid bench press, guys. And then the day 2, I'm gonna be doing squats, 3 to 5 sets at 157.5 pounds. As the ramp up scheme as I explained earlier. Then I'm gonna be doing stiff-legged deadlifts, 4 sets of 8 to 12. Bodyweight lunges, 4 sets of 8 to 10 per leg. I probably will be able to do them with weights, but I'd rather just do them with body weight to get myself used to doing leg workouts again. Standing calves, 4 sets of 8 to 10. Bench press, again, same ramp up scheme as said before. 3 to 5 sets at 143.5 pounds. I don't know anyone who has those 1.25 pound plates. I have like 2.5. That's the smallest ones I have. Then I'm going to be doing close grip bench, 4 sets, 8 to 12. And then I'm going to be doing barbell rows, 3 sets, 8 to 12. Dumbbell rows, 3 sets of 8 to 12. Rear delt flies, 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Day 4 is going to be my favorite day of the week, which is going to be deadlift day. 3 to 5 sets at 255 pounds. Double overhand grip, as you guys know, to help build some strong forearms and some balanced muscles. Stiff leg deadlifts, 4 sets, 8 to 12. One arm rows, 4 sets, 8 to 12. And then last but not least, hammer curls, 4 sets of 8 to 12 on the final day. So, with that being said, I'm going to continue on my walk. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next film. I was going to say next video, but next one. All right, bye.